There are 3 very specific limiting beliefs stopping you from attracting women, and I'm going to destroy those limiting beliefs right now. The first limiting belief that I hear, and this is the cancer that stops men from attracting women in today's modern dating era, where we have modern feminism, we have things like OnlyFans, social media that are making it harder for men to date women. The most common limiting belief I hear is, I'm gonna work on myself first. I have this big journey of inner work to do first before I can attract women. I mentioned this in another video. I talk to around 30 to 40 new guys on Instagram every single day. I have conversations with men talking about their dating lives, talking about the results they have attracting women, and seeing what's going on in their lives and offering them, help so they can actually start attracting women better. And what happens is, a common theme that I hear, or my team hears this, is I need to work on myself before I can start getting results. I hear this all the time. Bro, I'm working on myself first. I'm really focusing on me first. And then I'll ask them, I'm like, so you're telling me that if a beautiful woman who's your type says, hey, want to go out on Saturday, you're going to say no because you're working on yourself? And they're like, well, not really, not necessarily, but my priority isn't women. I get that entirely. I get that the priority isn't women. But if you have this belief that I'm going to work on myself first, and then I'm going to invest time or resources in trying to learn steps or learn strategies to build the dating life of my dreams and become the kind of man that women chase and want to be with. If you're telling yourself that you have to go through this journey of inner work first or self-work, make way more money, what you're going to do is reinforce habits that are going to tell you you're not good enough to meet women as you are as an individual. Now, I'm not saying you don't want to work on yourself, bro. Like, I fucking work on myself like crazy. I'm in the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I'm building my business. I'm still out attracting women. I'm communicating and building a group of high-value friends as well. And, I work on myself, but at the same time, I'm not delusional that I still can go out and meet women while working on myself. So this limiting belief, I'm going to work on myself first, is crazy. And what happens is, we have guys that come into our program and they run through our strategies. They learn the basic structure we provide, which shows them how to become the kind of man that attracts women. And they start seeing results literally within the first 30 to 90 days. They start seeing results attracting new women, and they do this while working on themselves. So it's not this separate belief system or this separate focus of, I work on myself here and I don't learn how to connect with women or build my dream dating life, and then separately I'm going to attract women. Instead, what you do is you merge them together. You, as you are now, can be the kind of man who goes out and attracts women and builds amazing relationships. You don't need to work on yourself first. This is a limiting belief. The second limiting belief that I hear is, I need to be a good, nice guy. And the reason I absolutely hate this one is because it's what the mainstream says, and it does not work. I know so many guys that are good, nice guys who put their best foot forward. In fact, this is what I experienced in university. I was the guy who had friends. I was talking to girls who were all just my friends. I was semi-popular. I didn't really have a lot of social status, but people did know me. I used to do magic and sleight of hand, like magic tricks to try to get girls and get numbers, and I was an entertainer in my school. I was the nice guy, but I had no results. Women didn't pursue me. Women didn't chase me. In fact, there was a girl that I started seeing. I barely kissed her. That was as far as we went, by the way. But I started seeing her, and literally 2 months after we were spending time together, she started dating a friend of mine. That cut so deeply, but it helped me work on myself. But the reason why that was so impactful is because I realized that being the nice guy and just being the guy who was going to be good and nice and wait for things to happen just doesn't work. Now, it's not to say you have to do the opposite of that and be a guy who's mean, be a guy who's an asshole, be a guy who's a jerk, but you do want to have healthy boundaries. You do want to be the guy who can lead. You want to be the guy who can attract women. You want to be the guy who can communicate at a high value level. And a lot of men don't have this. And the reason they don't is because they never take the steps to do it. They never take the initiative or steps to be the kind of man that women respect. Just being a good, nice guy is not going to be enough. It's not going to get you results. You waiting back and saying, oh, she'll come around one day. It'll happen one day. It's not going to happen, brother. Trust me, especially not in today's very, very competitive dating world. The way it works nowadays is all these distractions, social media, other men that are attractive, guys like myself, guys like friends of mine that I'm hanging out with that are attracting amazing women. These are the guys competing with you. So it's not just enough to be a good, nice guy and hope that things work out. And then the third limiting belief, and this is one that really just pisses me off when I hear this is it'll happen when it happens. The classic belief that your mom's told you or that your parents may have told you. You know it'll happen, it'll happen. The good girl will come around. Maybe back in 1980, maybe in the 90s even, that happened. But because women today have more control than ever over how they meet men, and they can choose from a wide pool of men that are coming across their Instagram feeds, that they're seeing on Tinder, because they have this option to choose from these men. Now it's not just going to happen organically. A girl's not just going to fall into your lap. You have to put in the work to attract these kinds of women and to create these kinds of relationships. And I'll say this, be the kind of man that women are going to respect, and they're going to value, and they're going to chase. So these limiting beliefs that are coming up for a lot of men nowadays, I hear them so much, and you may be victim to one of these limiting beliefs, but I want to tell you, here's the solution that I would give you, and it's a solution that I give to all my clients. What you need to do is start to create a life of abundance. You need to create a lifestyle where you have options coming into your life. You need to create a lifestyle where you have women that are in your phone that you're texting, that you're eventually spending time with, that you're seeing regularly, where it's not where you're hoping something works out or hoping something falls into your lap or hoping you get lucky, but you can actually create experiences with attractive women. And what I did was, I don't know if you know this, you may have heard it before, but maybe you haven't checked it out yet. What I've done is I've created a resource, a training, it's a free training that I'm literally going to give away to you, where I break down how you can meet 2 to 4 new women every single month using 4 very, very basic steps, very basic principles that I actually use in my own dating life that helps me get results and attract amazing women in my life. And these principles I give to my clients as well. So I'm not just going to save these for my clients, I'm giving them to you in this masterclass, in this training. And it's a very simple, to the point, straightforward training where I break down how you can start attracting new women into your life and become the kind of guy that women chase and that women pursue without you wasting time with girls that don't want you back, without you needing to go and approach thousands or hundreds of girls like some damn pickup artist just spending time chasing girls around, or without you being needy and hoping that the girl's gonna like you back. I want you to be able to date within your true confidence as a man and start attracting the kinds of women that you want on your terms. And that's what this training is for. I'm gonna leave you there. Have an amazing, amazing day. I want you to keep crushing it and thriving, my guy. Stay blessed, and I will see you on our next training.